So now, on to the special event before our session this evening. This year at Charleston Literary Festival, it's the first year that we're launching our Young Writer Awards. This means that we're offering a prize to 6 students in 2 categories, fiction and nonfiction, in a public high school from Charleston County School District. So today, we have one of our student prize winners with us, which is very exciting. I'd ask you to all hold your applause until after our student finishes reading, which is what they're going to do right now for us, so what a treat. So I'd like to welcome Heaven Deshavara Sims. There she is, thank you. And her English teacher, Cassie Keane. I'm going to say a little bit about you. So Cassie Keane is the English teacher here who looked over the submissions for the competition. I think we've all had a teacher in our lives who helps encourage us and see something special in ourselves, so shout out to all English teachers and especially Cassie Keane. And also thanks to Heaven's mom and family. Raelle Davis is over there with the family. Thanks so much for bringing her here today to read for us. So Heaven is a 10th grade sophomore attending Burke High School. They mainly write for fun and as a creative outlet and prefer to read brutal poetry. Heaven is also interested in art and animation. They hope to continue creating art beyond high school. So I now invite them to come and read for you an excerpt of their winning piece. Here we go.
I came here because my stepbrother was nagging me at church. I kept pleading with him to leave me be. I told my stepdad, I told my mom, I even told the pastor and the dog. No one told him to stop, but they told me to move away. I did that, he follows. So I snapped and cursed out a whole tornado. That's when everyone yelled at me, but never told him to stop pestering me. So I ran across the street, nearly getting hit by a truck. I don't care, is what I said before going to a mental hospital. I had to stay there for a few weeks, and surprisingly, I wanted to stay. The food was breathtaking. In the morning, eggs, bacon, pancakes, or waffles. In the afternoon, ribs, broccoli, mashed potatoes, and corn. Then at night, it was a big treat. I don't even want to tell anyone what it was. This didn't seem like a mental facility. This was a break from humanity. They even had therapy for everyone, including me. It was relaxing, especially with the nice smell of lavender alone in my room. The frogs chirping and the fireflies I caught outside, eating their leaves and glowing in the glass bottle that looked like an old-timey honey jar. I closed my eyes as my wind chimed same, outside my window next to everyone else's.
Thank you, Heaven. Now, Wycliffe Gordon is going to kick off tonight's session.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I hope you're ready for a great evening. The Literary Festival has officially kicked off, and even though we had events earlier this week, we had our opening gala last night, and we had a wonderful time with drinks and conversation and food until the law told us it was time to stop right at 10. But thank goodness there are many events for us to attend. Oh, the reading and the presentation by Elizabeth Downing Taylor. That was wonderful. And now this is going to be no less spectacular. I'd like to invite to the stage to tell you a little bit about our next group that's going to perform. I thought it was 126, but I learned today there's 107 HBCUs on record, and this is one of the great ones. I attended one. I attended Florida A&M University, and I learned a lot about Oakwood University today. But to give you a little more information about that, please help welcome to the stage the Chief Executive Director and President of Oakwood University, Dr. Leslie Pollard.
You okay? Good, good. Well, good evening, everyone. One more time. Good evening, everyone. To the Charleston Literary Festival, I wish to say thank you so very much for this warm and gracious invitation, as well as the hospitality that we have enjoyed during the time that we are here. Our students have been basking in the history of this great city, which symbolizes so much of the history of our great country. I'm Leslie Pollard, and I have the pleasure of serving as president of Oakwood University. In 11 days, exactly 11 days, on November 16, 2023, Oakwood University will be 127 years old. Founded then in 1896 on the blood-soaked sod of a former slave plantation. Today, 127 years later, 57 academic programs, 5 graduate degrees, thousands of graduates. Who would have known that back then, that original purchase of 360 acres for the whopping sum of $6,700, unbelievable, would today be the launching pad for liberating and transformational education. It's remarkable. It's remarkable. I want to say today that we are grateful for the partnership with the Charleston Literary Festival. I'm going to call some names. I hope that I don't miss any. If I do, please ascribe it to the head and not to the heart. I'd like to especially thank Mayor and Mrs. John Tecklenburg for their warmth and the hospitality, not only Charleston Reads, but also the Literary Festival. We came together last year and we just merged, and today we have a wonderful partnership. So Mayor Tecklenburg, I don't see you somewhere. There you are. Mayor Tecklenburg, would you stand, please? Thank you so very much. And then where would I be without the continual inflow of hospitality and love and support? Mr. and Mrs. Walter Fedovitz, would you please stand, please? Thank you so very much. Thank you, Walter. Thank you, thank you. And our Oakwood alum, Dr. Kim Long, who is a board member for the Charleston Literary Festival. Come on, Kim. Thank you. Kim is at every table, and she just reminds me of the little saying that if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. So thank you. Thank you so very much. And then, of course, to all of the board members of the Charleston Literary Festival, we are very grateful for you. I wish to acknowledge, of course, though, from our Oakwood family, so many alums and supporters are here tonight, and I wish to acknowledge them. All of our Oakwood alums and family, would you please stand, please? We want to acknowledge you. Thank you so much for your incredible love for this institution and your support. I wish to acknowledge, of course, just a few of those who are chaperones. Dr. Chandra Mountain, the Dean of our School of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Mountain, please stand. Dr. Benson Prigg, the Chair of English and Foreign Languages. Would you please stand? Dr. Prigg, come on, everybody, let's keep the applause going. Dr. Julie Moore Foster, the Chair of our extraordinary music program. Dr. Julie Moore Foster, would you stand, please? Now, she's been introduced as First Lady, but she is also an academic. Dr. Prudence Pollard, the VP for Research and Faculty Development and Dean for the School of Graduate Studies. You will meet other members of the team tonight. You will meet the professor and maestro, Mr. Jeremy Jordan. You'll meet the accompanist, Dr. Wayne Buckner. You will meet them in just a moment. But may I please, just for 1 minute, may I please do a special welcome to a special lady who is here tonight. In her life, she sent 9 of her children to Oakwood University, and she is with us tonight. And what is wonderful is that she's bright-eyed and optimistic about the future. Mrs. Mary Kate McNeil at 100 years old. "100 years old." My dearest and newest friend in the last 2 years, Mr. Jonathan Green, who is an amazing ambassador for this city. Jonathan, please, I know we know who you are, but would you stand, please? Wonderful friend. I say to students all the time, I may not have a lot of money, but I'm rich in friendships, and I can help you through those. So thank you so very much for tonight, and especially though I appreciate your value and your support for these students who endured a grueling schedule to be here. They're getting ready to launch off into exams, but they didn't want to miss this. And these young adults make us proud every single day. Someone said that you can tell when you've entered into adulthood when you realize that sleep is a gift and not a punishment. Any adults in the room? Any adults in the room? They've missed some sleep, but I know that you are going to be mesmerized and blessed and edified by what they do. Last story, 2012, I'm in Russia, and I'm sitting next to then the ambassador to Russia, Dr. Michael McFall. And we're talking, and he's there at the Aeolians concert. We're singing. They are singing in the Moscow Opera House. And so we're there, and it's just a wonderful event. I get to listen to the students sing. And even though they're singing many of the songs in English, I can see with many of the Russian people, they are weeping as they listen, especially their rendition of Amazing Grace. We have a wonderful evening. About a year later, I'm watching Dr. McFall, who's now at Stanford University. I'm watching him on MSNBC, and someone asks him a question. Mayor, they ask him a question. They say, what was your most memorable day as an ambassador to Russia? He said, the day the Aeolians sang at the Moscow Opera House. You are in for a treat. May you be blessed. May you be blessed through their performance, but I have to say, they also see it as ministry. So let us welcome the Oakwood University Aeolians, and our introduction will be done by Mr. Gordon.
Please welcome to the stage, under the direction of Professor Jeremy Jordan, the Aeolians. They're gonna come to the stage now, and as they come, I want to share a little story. Just last night, music is a language that is universal. You hear it so much it sounds sometimes like it's cliched, but it's not. I've seen throughout the course of my career, I've seen it on television with my great heroes like Louis Armstrong, how music has turned frowns into smiles. Back in the day, I got a chance to see it as I traveled on the road. But last night, I was sitting in a lobby with some friends and my wife after having our performance last night. And one of the students approached us and said, can I pray for you? Or can I pray for you all? And that was kind of a strange request. And I was trying to decide whether or not I was going to speak about this tonight, but I wanted to share it because it's a beautiful thing. When asked by Suzanne and some of the others from the festival to introduce the group, I said, well, let me go and check them out. And so I went online and I said, wow, each day is an opportunity to learn, to live, to grow, and also to interact and communicate and learn more about folks. And, that young person, little did she know, I don't know what made her come to our table, but I needed that. There was 4 of us there. Maybe we all didn't need it. It was kind of a strange request, but I needed it. And as I left, I said, wow, the events, some of the events that have been going on in the world, in my life, just in general, I said, man, it's beautiful. And you never know how you're going to be touched by someone's kindness. And music is a way, that's the common denominator. Sometimes, and a lot of times, I say music can express what sometimes words are difficult to do. So anyway, without further ado, I'm looking forward to hearing the group live. But without further ado, we present to you from Oakwood University in Huntsville, Alabama, the Aeolians.
Awake, awake. Jesus is calling, calling for you and for me. See on the portals he's waiting and watching, watching for you and for me. Come home, come home. Ye who are weary, come home. Softly and tenderly, Jesus is calling, calling for you and for me. Calling all sinners, calling all sinners
Good evening, everyone. We are so excited to be here for the Charleston Literary Festival. This is my first time in Charleston, South Carolina, and I must say that I've thoroughly enjoyed my time so far here. Next time we come, we got to stay an extra day. That's how much fun we've had. So the first soloist that you heard on It Is Well is Miss Zipporah Leonce. And Zipporah is a sophomore at Oakwood University, and the other soloist you heard is Jordan Lewis, who is a freshman. So we're going to take this time, we're going to do a couple of Negro spirituals. Can anybody from the audience just tell me, what are some Negro spirituals that you know? Just shout it out at me, anybody. Wade in the water. I'll fly away, what did you say? Oh Lord, what a morning. Jesus be a fence all around me. Ezekiel saw the will. Right, these are some amazing, amazing, amazing spirituals. We're going to do a couple of spirituals for you. And the first spiritual we're going to do is Did My Lord Deliver Daniel, which was arranged by Stacy V. Gibbs. And then the second one we're going to do, and I've never told anybody this, so I'm going to just reveal this secret to you all, and yeah. But do we have any Marvin Gaye fans out here, right? So I'm gonna be completely honest. The next spiritual that we'll do after Did My Lord is an arrangement that me and my dear friend Professor Sarah Ruff arranged. And to be honest, I was listening to Marvin Gaye's "I Want You," and I was like, wow, this would be a great groove to do for Wade in the Water. So that's how I got the idea for the last spiritual that we do. So hopefully you'll kind of hear what the bass is. Hopefully it doesn't wander too much to "I Want You," but you'll hear with the bass line, the bass of "I Want You," and you have the altos that are doing these two clashing notes, which was also in the song, and then we just took it from there. So Did My Lord Deliver Daniel, and then Wade in the Water. I'm going to just invite our department chair, Dr. Julie Moore Foster, to come and just say,
this has to be wonderful for you because it's wonderful for me. 127 years of Oakwood University and 77 years of this wonderful, world-renowned choir. It was established by Eva Beatrice Dykes in 1946, and it continues today. What a privilege we have to work with these wonderful students and my colleagues, Dr. Wayne Buckner, and our director, Jeremy Jordan. I just want to say that I had the privilege of being his teacher, and so I'm extra proud. Our music department is the home of this group, and we're just thrilled to see how this group is developing and all the plans that we have for housing this wonderful group. We're in a building phase for our music department, new building, and when people come to Oakwood, they want to hear and see the Aeolians, and so we are working on, with our administration, a new house, a new home for them, so that we can continue our music legacy. Last thing I'll say, with regard to the music department, is that we have several Grammy Award winners who have been recognized this year specifically. And right now at the Metropolitan Opera, in the new rendition of Malcolm X's opera, we have 7 alumni who are singing both lead in the opera and the chorus. We are so happy to be in Charleston at this wonderful literary festival. Thank you so much for the invitation, and we look forward to being with you again. We thank you, all of you.
And I just want to take some more time just to introduce some people who have come from Oakwood University. I'm not sure if you have been introduced to them yet, but I'll do it again anyways. So we have my dean, Dr. Chandra Mountain. If you don't mind just standing, Dr. Mountain. And we also have some other chaperones and students from the university, if you all don't mind standing as well, please. You too, Dr. Prague, yes. On the piano, collaborating with us is the Dr. Wayne Buckner. We have a couple of students who are traveling with us, Leah Marcel, who is our student accompanist. And then I'm going to say this. So I am working on not being a micromanager, right? So this person helps me to not be a micromanager. They are phenomenal. I trust them. I'm going to ask Jordan Wright to stand as well, who runs our social media pages. We have our bus driver, Mr. Tom. I'm going to ask Tom to stand. Yeah. And I think that's everybody, but last but not least, we have the illustrious Miss LaWanna Richards. So there are two individuals that I also want to introduce, and you heard one from them who was also my president when I was a student. So I'm going to ask Doctors Leslie and Prudence Pollard to please stand as well. Do we have any alumni from Oakwood? Anybody here who, if you went to Oakwood, raise your hand. Yeah. So we're going to do this next song, and one of the students asked me, said, Mr. Jordan, are we going to do this song? And I said, I don't know. Hopefully by now they should take that as code for we'll probably do it. But I'm going to ask Kashawn, Melissa, Darius, and Grace to come forward for me, please.
Oh, for a faith that will not shrink, though pressed by men, your that will not tremble on the brink of earthly woe.
We're going to do one more piece for you all, and I was told as I entered into this place that this was once the home church of John Newton, and so we want to leave you all with this rendition of Amazing Grace that was written and arranged by Deidre Robinson, who is a dear friend of the choir. So this is Deidre's setting of Amazing Grace.
my. It was such a joy seeing you via Skype from City Hall during COVID. Our planning of having you all to be here tonight. As the Ambassador of the Arts for the City of Charleston, I humbly thank you graciously. I also want you to know that this historic church, circular church, where the great John Newton wrote those lyrics, I know that in here, the design of this church is to keep the evil spirits out. And he certainly heard you tonight. Thank you, audience.